First of all, it's telos and vision. Telos in Greek means aim, and vision. The television is showing you your aim, so you don't have to do it. It's providing you with your vision, with your life's work, so you don't have to do any work. So you can just sit in front of it mindlessly and be a drone. They're commercializing you. I mean, just look at it. I mean, you don't really have to judge it, but it's absurd. I just try to be in its presence, but it feels like a parasite. It feels like something is literally trying to brainwash me and indoctrinate me with fear, with whatever it is they're trying to peddle. To me, it's so out of date, it's actually hilarious. And that's why it will never compete with media like this that is coming up spontaneously right now, because we all have the potential to capture something using our phones, using cameras, using whatever type of equipment or technology we wish to use. It has nothing to do with the technology. It has to do with how it's being used and who's controlling it and who's handling it. The people who are running television corporations and who are running that operation have an agenda. They have an agenda to market something to you because they want you to spend your money or their money that they're providing to you to be a part of their system. It's a hilarious trap that really you can see right through, but you have to have your own aim. You have to reclaim your own sovereignty, and it's not going to be given to you. You have to do that yourself. Anybody who's really watching television, I don't really know what you're doing, other than if you're using it as a tool to just see where other people are at. To me, that's how I use it.
Your story too.
Yeah.
Why you may, like for me, sometimes I find myself just exploring and experimenting. Like, why was I watching this so much back in when I was 10, 12? Is there a lesson within it?
True.
This is critically thinking, people. You stop, you observe yourself, you think, is this right or is this wrong? And your heart will tell you, and you just work with it. And, you know, I understand that people are brainwashed and walking around pretty archaically. And, I mean, I understand how they got there because I was there too. That's why I can say this.
Yes. It's an important distinction. We've all been there. I'm not saying I've never been there. I was there too. I mean, that's an important thing to say. Thank you.
I was definitely there. And
me too.
And going back to my story, ever since I was young, I've always wondered what the hell is going on here on this world that never made sense to me. Yep. Maybe because I had a consciousness of what it meant to be human. I thought we all did when we came in here, but maybe I thought I was the only one. I felt left out or changed, but now we're all just coming together. So that's the beautiful thing about it. No matter what the story is and whatever we're being presented, know that there's a finger within it. And is it the finger of Mother Earth? And if Mother Earth is coming through the television, are you listening to it? There was just a 5.1 earthquake here, I think yesterday or the day before, up in Northern California. Another earthquake, 3.9 in San Pedro. There's storms going on left and right. So are we listening to those, or are we just listening to these stories of, you know, basically propaganda and just like, okay, we'll go into this little pen here, we'll stay there for a while, and the shepherd will turn on the remote and you'll walk into another pen. You know, how does it feel to be a sheep? It doesn't feel good after a while. Of course you're gonna get angry. So this is why it's important to take the time right now, this year, 2015, to step back from this world and explore your own.
Yes.
And when you explore your own, you'll find your own gift, medicine, love, connection, beauty, your original nature.
You will find excellence. You are excellent.
Humanness.
Yeah.
Because we're programmable, so you're allowing yourself to be a program. And if you are taking in programs, what programs are you taking in and why? So, I mean, that's why I feel that was part of my story. I had no idea. I could not make sense of what's going on in this world. But luckily I ran into some people in my life that helped show me. And also I did my own research and dove into myself to discover it for myself, to understand that everything does happen for a reason within my life, and I have the ability to change, because nothing stays the same, not even you. And I mean, even if you think you got everything handled and everything good, it's gonna change. Life is meant to go up and down and for us to grow and evolve. It's just, are we listening?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we just going along with the program?
I think an important lens to see reality through is a lens of, what is it to her? What is it to the earth? What's it to the planet? What's it to our species? We have to step out of ignorance and step into our excellence. Arete, it's time. What would be more, why can't we live in a pleasurable world and a pleasurable existence? What's wrong with that?
Why not?
What's wrong with being happy, being joyful, being filled with
Why not?
energy?
Why not go around, share around your gifts and love?
Yeah.
And our exchange was just that.
And what is
exchange was
preventing
just
us from doing that? What's preventing us from really doing that?
That's
Nothing.
essentially what we are.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we confined and limited to all these circles and numbers and organizations and corporations that are just structures there for us to buy into? But us as humans, we don't have to do that. We can create a whole different world that was here before any of this came about. And we can also use this stuff to even create an even more beautiful world that we could even thought of. So the creative energy is working with us. It's just, are we listening to the mother? Are we listening to the nature within us?
2015 is the year of the dreamers. The dreamers not just amongst our species, but with the earth. They're dreaming with her as well, consciously. This is a conscious dream that we all must engage with in this moment. There's no other time to do it. Why not do it now? It's a pleasure to do it right now. Just join us in this dream as the earth speaks through us. Access her. She has a message for you.
Yeah, she'll show you, and by her showing you, you get to choose if you want to show up or not. So there you go. You can think all the hell you want. You can read all you want, but are you applying it? Are you willfully acting and behaving that way? That's where true change happens. That's where metamorphosis is going to happen within us and all around us on this planet. That's what I truly believe. And maybe that's just my belief and my dogma, but what a better one to have.